All right, Jen, thank you. And of course, we'll be updating that as soon as we get some new information. There's a big change coming to traffic lights across the capital region. Flashing yellow arrows will be added to light panels at a number of intersections over the next several months.
Which means if you make a lot of left-hand turns during your commute, you are now going to need to pay much closer attention. Jennifer filed that story earlier explaining what's behind the change.
The upgraded signals will be used at intersections where there are left turn only lanes. When the green arrow expires and oncoming traffic begins, the yellow flashing arrow will trigger, meaning left turns are allowed, but you have to yield.
It adds a level of awareness for the driver, for the motorist, level of sort of warning and caution that yes, you can make the left turn here, but you should exercise caution, make the left turn, look to make sure there's no traffic coming, make sure there's no pedestrians crossing, and then go ahead.
The lights are already being used in other states. Eventually, they'll be federally required. This is video from the Michigan DOT of the yellow arrows in use. The first intersection locally that will get the new lights, Route 146 at the corner of Vosburg Road and Covington Drive in Half Moon.
What have you seen over the last few years at this intersection?
I've seen tremendous growth in Half Moon. And the amount of volume that has occurred between not only this development, but other developments down in the area, I'd say traffic has increased threefold.
Nick's been pushing for a light here for years. The fact that it'll have extra blinking yellow arrows, well, in his book, that's a plus.
I think any enhancement to an intersection typical to this, which is growing all the time, is a terrific benefit.
I wonder if it will cause any confusion for drivers who aren't used to seeing something like that.
It might at first, but you know, when you go up to a yellow light, you know, and especially if you came up to a flashing yellow light at an intersection where it's just sometimes that one panel there, you know, that, okay, well, I can do something here if I'm cautious.
And really, that's the point of these arrows, is to inspire a little caution.
Now, the yellow arrow begins in Half Moon on Thursday. After that, the DOT plans to install them at intersections in Schodack, Round Lake, and Hudson Falls. Eventually, as Jennifer mentioned, all intersections with a left turn only lane will be transitioned, but that will likely take a number of years to bring them all into compliance.